Hello guys, I hope that all of you are doing great. This video we are going to talk about this render token, and this is one of the token that is basically will be utilized within the metaverse, and in fact for one of the major function that will be needed across the major metaverse. And what is the future and the analysis and the exact role of this token. So this token will basically be used for rendering within the metaverse, and how exactly this will be used and why the wide scale network adoption will be happening for this particular token that has already caused a huge price jump in this token, even though it has a lot more to grow in the future. Now, coming on to the fundamentals, first of all, we need to understand what is the exact process of rendering. Rendering is simply converting an image into a processed image which is applicable or ready to be shown onto the screen, like an audio file. Let's say it is being processed, and eventually in a presentable format it is presented in front of the users, so it requires a rendering process. Similarly, the images, it requires a rendering process. Similarly, the streaming or the video, it requires a rendering process in order for the streaming to happen onto the screen, and that is what exactly this render token is meant to help for. By the way guys, before proceeding further, if you guys have not subscribed to our channel, please do ensure you hit the subscribe button. This channel will be everything about how do we grow your finances to the hill. The goal of this channel is to provide financial freedom to all our subscribers. Having said that, coming back onto the render token, like obviously the images and the videos and any of the files you'll need to render. So somebody needs to render, right, within the metaverse. The metaverse will be all about the presentation, all about the video files, all about the images, all about the NFTs. So somebody has to do that. Then comes the part, quickly jumping onto what is the exact role of this render token and how it is going to help in the process of rendering. So what exactly it is going to do is that it is going to provide a network where the user who needs to render its image, its video, its audio file to be streamed within the metaverse will be paying the render token onto the render network. Now this render network is actually going to do the process of rendering, but that requires the GPUs, right? Somebody just like running the mining machine. Now the user at the other end who's having a free GPU unit may provide the GPU access. So this rendering process will be done by somebody else. Now comes the point, why would somebody else do this GPU process? Why should anybody allow their nodes or the computers or the mining? The reason is simple: they will be awarded with these render tokens. So just imagine rendering, the process used throughout the metaverse. Now this is the process. Anyone wants to render the image, video, or any of the files, they need the render token. Now anyone who's doing that will be awarded the render token. So this is what will be the utility of this, and it was founded in 2017, and over the period of time it has already worked upon the concept, and right now it is ready to go. As you can see, the flowchart: user submits a job on the render, and then via the render tokens, and then this render network determines via the smart contract, and basically it calculates, as you can see, calculates the amount of render token that is needed for the process. Now this render token will be given to the user who actually allows the GPU owner uses Octane Render, as you can see, to process the requested job. So they will be awarded with the render token. So via the smart contracts, once the process has been done, it will be automatically transferred to the user. So just imagine this simple process will be covering the entire rendering process into the metaverse, and that is the exact reason that the price surge happened. People already realized the importance of this particular token. Now let us come on to the price. As of 1st of Jan 2021, the price was 10 cents. As of 1st of Jan 2022, the price got to be 4.78. That means that is approximately 48x, 4800%. That means if, let's say, somebody have put $1,000 into it, that would have been converted into $48,000. $1,000 would have been converted into $48,000 in 1 year. And the major surge happened on the news of the metaverse that Zuckerberg announced on 28th of October. That is when the major pump started happening, just like other metaverse projects like Sandbox and stuff. The highest price reached to $7.8, and the current price as of while we are making the video is approximately ranging between $3.5. with that current price, the market capitalization is $700 million. And definitely the kind of scale the metaverse is going to be taking up in the future as the metaverse evolves, as the companies get into the metaverse, like hundreds of billions of dollars flow into it. Definitely this has a lot of room to grow, considering probably 10x would take it to $7 billion, but the amount of usage it has, even 20x or 30x is possible. With 30x it will be $21 billion. So depending on the amount of usage or the amount of adoption it takes in the future. Then comes on to the network adoption potential. What are the potential? Just imagine, once the users will be starting to use the metaverse, the people will be starting to make their living onto the metaverse. People will be associated with the metaverse onto their daily life. Once 2 billion people on the Facebook will be having access to metaverse, how many people will be needing the process of rendering? Many people. And that is when this token will be coming on to full-blown use. And right now the price surge has already happened based on the speculation that this is going to be very much used. Just imagine, once the network adoption grows, that is when the price is definitely going to be reflected with the amount of usage. So huge potential for this particular coin in the coming future, especially for the metaverse. And yeah, that's it, guys. So again, I hope that you found the video helpful. These days very much we are covering the crypto. In the future we'll be covering everything to do with the metaverse, especially this token as well is related with the crypto and the metaverse as well. That is where the puck is going to be. So ensure that you subscribe to our channel if you have not already. Smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Kindly try to share the video. That lets YouTube know that this video you liked and you're sharing it, and it is worth far more, and it is going to show to a lot more people. Comment down below for the best takeaway from the video. What do you think about this token? Any other video you want me to cover in the future? And I will see all of you